Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for June 2nd, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's look for geometry here. We've got 4, 6, 7 here. We already have a 4. Yeah, that's no good. We have the 6. We have 1, 5, 8, 9. No, I'm not seeing any good stuff there. No. 5 is close. 5 in this column. Anyway, we got 3, 4, 8, 9 here. What are we going to do with that? We have 3, 8, 9. 3 and 9. Not quite there. 8, 9. Not quite. The 8, though. This can't be 8. This 8 looks in. I guess this 8 looks up. So 8's in one of these two. And also 8's in one of these two down here. So in this row, 8's in one of those three. Okay. Don't see anything with 9 or 4, 3. Okay, I've got 1, 6, 7, 8 here. So we know the 1's in one of these two. In this column, we're going to need a 1, but it's very open. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7? No. Okay. But 1, 2, 4. We already have a 4. Nah. I mean, the 1's in one of these two. Might as well mark it. In this row, we need a 1. Plenty of places. The 2 and the 5, I don't think so. 9 and 5, I don't think so. 4 and 6, no. The 4 is placed in this box. Let's just do that. All right, we can follow up on the 4, put it down here. And we're just going to transition straight to our normal scan. So we'll start with this band here. We did the 4s, but vertically we have a 4 in one of these two. The 6s look in here, putting a 6 in one of these two. All right. 4, 6, 7. Well, I mean, 7 is, 7 looks into here, putting a 7 in one of these two. Let's follow up down first. This column needs a 7, and this can't be 7, importantly. So we can see that the 7 in this column is down here somewhere. That's gonna claim the box. This column needs a 7. It's going to end up in one of these 3 cells. Whichever one it ends up in will also be the 7 for this box, kind of coincidentally, right? But the coincidental stuff gives you the most eliminations. It eliminates 7 from all of these cells. They can't be 7. I don't know what we do with that at the moment, but I guess it does mean 7's here. But yeah, we knew that. Okay. But these also point. These point in here with this 7. This 7 looks up, putting a 7 in one of these two. Okay. So that was the 7. Very nice. We have the 6 here. The 6's look down. The 6 looks in. Placing this 6. Let's just follow up on the placed 6 here. Putting a 6 in one of those two. Okay. Is there anything? I mean, 6 is in one of these two. And one of these 3. Okay. Not super interesting there. That was the 6. All right. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. 1, we got the 4. I think we got, yeah, the 5. I'm looking to see if there's any interactions inside these boxes, but there's not. The 8. Actually, there's a crossing here. This 8 looks down, this 8 looks in, putting an 8 in one of these two. Oh, sorry. We have all these 8s looking in. That's even better. It places the 8 here. That puts an 8 in one of these 3. All right, I'll come back to that later. How about the 9? All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything with 9. Okay. This box is down to 4 digits, and we know there's at most 3 here and most 3 here because these aren't 7, these aren't 6. So I can just immediately put the 6 and the 7 center marked, and then we can just center mark the other the other 2 digits. Sorry, we need a 2 and a 3. And that's not a 2. Okay. Nothing immediate from that. We know these are limited as well. There's 5 digits left in the row, but we know that these can't be the 4, 7. So that's down to 3 digits max. We also have this 3 looking in, so that's going to help. But anyway, we need a 2. This can be 3, but not this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need a 9. Okay. Got it. 2, 3, 9. Right, I think that's what we get out of the top band. Let's move on to the next band here. We've got the 3, the 4. Okay, these two 4s do look in, putting a 4 in one of these two. 4 is in 3 places in this column. Okay. We have an 8 and a 9. The 8s are done. The 9 does not appear to do anything helpful. Okay. We've got 1, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 6, 7. 7 crosses this 8, 9 here. So 7's in one of these two cells. That's going to point down with this 7, putting a 7 in one of these two. Now what we found here is called a hidden pair. Our 4s and 7 corner marks exactly overlap. What this is telling us is that in these two cells, one of these two digits is one of these two cells is a 4, and one of these two cells is a 7. So we need to use both of the cells in order to accommodate a 4 and a 7. So we can't put anything else in those two cells. So that's called a hidden pair. So that the way to follow up on hidden pairs is think about what digits were removed and how that might affect the rows, columns, and boxes involved in that pair. So for example, 1 was removed from these two cells. So 1 is now somewhere here. Yeah, I'm not seeing much to do with 1. They already couldn't have been 2. 3 was removed from these two cells. This 3 looks down. Now these aren't 3. So that does mean 3 is in one of these 3. And that is going to point up, saying this can't be 3. And that's now a 2-9 pair. That's actually really nice. So that makes this a 3, 4, 7 triple. Very nice. 2-9 pair, 3, 4, 7 triple. This is down to 4 digits. We need the 1, 3, 5, 8. 1, 3, 5, 8. So we know this is 1, 3, 5. In fact, this is 3. Sorry, this can't be 1 or 3. So this is down to just 5. It's a naked single 5. Leaving a 1, 3 pair there, meaning this is the 5, 8. Okay, so that's a 5, 8 pair. Nice. What do we do with that? 4 digits left in this box. We need a 1, 2, 6, 7. So these aren't 2. So this is just a 1. It's not 2, 6, or 7. So this is a naked 1. And then 2 is in one of these two. And you'll notice that does make us a hidden pair, but this is also just a naked 7. So do what you will with that. And then we're left with a, we're left with a 2, 6 hidden pair. Or just 2, 6 in general is what's left. Okay. Can we follow up on any of these digits we got? Yeah. So the 7s look in. We got the 1. So 1 is somewhere down here. This box is getting interesting. I don't think I even finished going through what was removed from these, but I mean, we kind of placed a bunch in the column, so that's good enough. I placed some digits. 7, 5. Did I place this 5? I'm pretty sure I placed it recently. Yeah, so that puts a 5 on one of these two. That points down with this 5, putting a 5 here. In fact, the 5 is placed even better. I was going to say that makes a hidden triple, but we can place the 5, and now we have a hidden 7, 8 pair. Same deal. We want to look for 7 in this row, because I noticed that the 7's limited to these two here, and the 7's limited to these two here. So where the heck is the 7 in this row? We know it's not this box. We know it's not this box, because the 7's are there and there. And then this 7 sees here. So that places the 7. All right, that places this 7. I think we're on the verge of just being able to cascade this puzzle, I think, already. Even though I haven't really finished all my scanning. Pretty nice, though. Found some really nice, like, hidden pairs and triples, things like that. I don't know. What else did we find? We need a 2, 3, 6, 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. These can't be 2. So these are 3, 6, 9. And that's not a 9. Yeah, this is just down to 3, 6. This can't be 6. This is 2, 3, 9. For what it's worth. Any other low-hanging fruit here I want to look at? This row, for sure. This is down to 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to fill it out. That's not 4, that's not 5. 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So if you're ever like seeing this kind of thing, and I don't know if this is going to be fruitful or not, but if you don't have to sit here and explain it, there's a pretty quick way to check to see if looking for another 3, 4, 5 would be fruitful. Like, are we going to find a naked triple here? What you want to do is you want to think about all of the digits that aren't accounted for. So not the 1, 6, 7, 9, and not 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be the 2 and 8. So we want to see if there's any cell here that can't be both 2 and 8. I'm seeing this can't be 2, but it could be 8 as far as I can tell. And then the others are worse. So we are not going to find a 3, 4, 5 triple. And you can do that pretty quickly to get used to it. All right. I think I want to move on to this band. I don't know how much more there is to find in it. We have the 5, we have the 2. 6, 7, 9. Did I? Oh, this 6. Oh, never mind. 6s are up here. I misread my corner marks. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left to find in this band. Is there any low-hanging fruit in the band? Yeah, this row. We need a 1, 3, 8, 9. Well, this can't be 1 or 9, so this is only 3, 8. This is not 1 or 8, so this is 3, 9. This can't be 1, 3, so this is 8, 9. And I think this can be any of 1, 3, 8, 9, surprisingly. Okay, so the 1, though. No, this has to be the 1. We need a 1 in the row. This can't be 1. This can't be 1, and this can't be 1. Okay, so that places the 1. I almost missed that. 2, 3, 6, 9 here. This can't be 6, 9, so it's only... Oh, it can't be 2, 6, or 9, so it's a naked 3. Even better. So this is 2, 6, 9. Not a 2. This can't be 2. So it's only 6, 9. Nice. So this should be 6, 8, 9 then. Just for the box. We have a 6, 8, 9 triple here. All right. We're doing pretty well, but I need to find where to look next. Let's see if we have any more low-hanging fruit I might have not looked at. We have 4 digits left in this box, actually. So we need a 1, 2, 3, 9. This is not a 3, so it's 1, 2, 9. Oh, it's not a 9 either. Only 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 9. I don't think these see 3 or 9, or 1 or 2. Okay, this sees 1, sorry. So this is 2, 3, 9. But this doesn't see any of those. It can be any 1, 2, 3, 9. Okay. Did any of this help me? 3, 4 pair. Do I want to look at... Wondering if I want to, like, I don't know much about this box, which is interesting in and of itself, maybe. I mean, the 8 looks in. We have the 5 and the 8 looking in here. So 5 and 8 go up here. Unfortunately, 6 is already placed. Oh, 3, 4 in this column. I was going to say, yeah, like, so we know because of this 3, 4 pair that 3, 4 doesn't go here. And this is one of the 3, 4s, but where's the other one? Well, it's not here because it can't be 3 or 4. And actually, this can't be 3 either. So what we really discovered is we have a hidden single 3. 3 can't go here, 3 can't go here. And the 3, 4 pair says 3 can't go there. And so this is our 3, which then places the 4 in the box and the 5 for to finish the row. And that gives us the 3 and 4 here. 3 gives us the 8, which gives us the 9, the 8, and the 6. We get the 2 and the 6, the 2 and the 9. We get the 3 and the 9 and the 2. We get 7 and 8, 3, 4 and 7. Okay, we get our 6. Okay, we've collapsed the puzzle. That's basically what's happened here. 1, 2, 9. Okay, so the 9 has to go here in the box. This is a 1, 2. 1, 2 pair tells us this is 3, 7. That's a 2 and a 7. This is something. Oh, sorry, not 5. It's 6. This is 1 and 3. We can place the 4 in this box easily. It's the last 4 in the puzzle. This is not a 2. So this is 1, 2, and 1. In this box, we do need a 2, which goes there, and we need a 3, goes there. In this box, we need a 5 and 9. This 5 tells us that's 9 and 5. And then what does this box need? I'm going to ignore 5, 8 for a second. Just going to do 1, because all the other ones are placed. Why do I know that? Well, the 5, 8's the only free digits over here. Everything else should have 4 looking into the box. So we have 4 1s looking into the box. It's the last one to place in the puzzle, right? So we have the 1. We need to place the final 2 as well. We need to place the final 9. And then this is going to be 5, 8, and it should resolve through the vertical. Yeah, so that's 8, that's 5, that's 8 and 5, and we're done. All right, cool. Um, yeah, this was a fun one, but I don't think it was overly difficult. But I did spot some really nice stuff. So I don't know how much of that was needed, but maybe I spotted like a linchpin thing early on, and that just kind of made the puzzle easier. I really liked the three hidden three in this column that I spotted. It was actually I spotted a hidden 3-4 pair here and here because 3-4 couldn't be here just from the start actually. We had to get this 3-4 pair first to see that, but oh yeah, and this had to be filled. But anyway, I was gonna fill a 3-4 pair, but then I saw this three looking in, so I filled the three, and it cascaded enough that I forgot about the four for a while. All right, well. Let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.